Hello, my name is Shannon Kessner, and this is my Unit 10 second week of weather observations. I am taking my observations from my home, Yak Road in the hills just west of Fairbanks. My readings were taken on April 3rd, 2017 through April 7th, 2017. The approximate time for each day was at 10:41 a.m. And the NWS data location I'll be utilizing is the Fairbanks International Airport. Here is my last day of observations from Yak Road at 10:41 a.m. Down below are the max and min history for days 1 through day 6. Here is my air temperature plot. It looks very different. The station temperatures were on point with what the NWS said. My max and mins are a little sporadic. On Monday, April 3rd, 2017, my measurements at 10:41 a.m. The current temperature was 34.2 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 34.5 on the right probe. I did not observe any clouds on my location, and the sky was clear and blue. There was no sign of precipitation. The direction of the wind was 28 degrees north by northeast, and there were calm winds rated a 0 on the Beaufort scale. Max temperature for this day was 48.8 degrees Fahrenheit and minimum was 29.7 degrees Fahrenheit. The National Weather Service reported the temperature today at 36 degrees Fahrenheit. The readings are at 10:53 a.m., which is 12 minutes after my initial observation. My second day, April 4th, I recorded my readings at 10:41 a.m. The temperature today was 38.9 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 39.3 degrees Fahrenheit on the right probe. I observed clouds today to be altocumulus. They were thin white clouds and they were moving quite rapidly. There was no precipitation today, and I rated a wind a 2 on the Beaufort scale, and they were moving 296 degrees northwest by northwest. And I used my finger to get a point of reference for which way the wind was coming from. I could also note some trees that were actually moving in the wind, and the maximum temperature today was 45.7 degrees Fahrenheit and a minimum of 31.8 degrees Fahrenheit. The NWS reported a temperature at 10:53 of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. My third day, April 5th at 10:41 a.m., the temperature was 39.6 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 39.9 on the right probe. I observed thin flat white clouds, which looked to be cirrus clouds, and no precipitation was observed today. The same as yesterday, I rated the wind a 2 on the Beaufort scale, headed 109 degrees southeast, using the same method with my finger to get a frame of reference for the wind. Maximum today was 35.2 degrees Fahrenheit and a minimum of 34.9 degrees Fahrenheit. The NWS reported a temperature at 10:53 a.m. of 37 degrees Fahrenheit. My fourth day, April 6, 2017, the temperature was 35.1 degrees Fahrenheit. It was overcast with alto-stratus-looking clouds, and there was precipitation observed as snow. And there was a light air. I could tell by the way my breath would drift, and it was heading 345 degrees northwest. Maximum today was 32.2 degrees Fahrenheit and a minimum of 20.2 degrees Fahrenheit. The National Weather Service reported a temperature of 36 degrees Fahrenheit at 10:53 a.m. On my last day, the 7th of April at 10:41 a.m., The temperature was 27.1 degrees Fahrenheit. It was overcast with altostratus looking clouds, and there was no precipitation. I rated the wind a 0 on the Beaufort scale, and the calm air was headed 286 degrees northwest. Maximum temperature today was 43.7 degrees Fahrenheit and a minimum of 31.5 degrees Fahrenheit. The NWS reported a temperature of 28 degrees Fahrenheit at 10:53 a.m. The temperatures at the beginning of the week were a little warm, and I noticed they dropped steadily towards the end of the week, and then that's it for temperature. The pressure plots were pretty close to what the National Weather Service rated. It was around 1 millibar off for around a couple days of the week. And I noticed that along with the temperature changes of the week, the pressure would also go up or down depending. And it started with warm temperatures, and as they dropped throughout the week, the pressure also dropped to here. And then as it snowed on the 6th, it kept going up, and then on the 7th, it went up as well and stayed that way. Here is the first set of the TV weather maps, and Fairbanks is located around here, I would say. And you can see that an occluded front is moving north towards Fairbanks with a low pressure system, and there's clouds moving towards Fairbanks, but this day I observed the clear blue skies, which is pretty persistent as where I noted Fairbanks to be at no clouds. Tuesday, April 4th, 2017. There was more clouds, but I observed them to be moving pretty rapidly, which seems to be matching well with the NWTV weather maps. There is a low pressure system with a cold front coming from the southwest, and you can also note that there was snow moving around the Alaska area here and here. On the 5th day of April 2017, my third day, you can see another occluded front moving north-northwest into interior of Alaska, as well as a cold front moving down Alaska. There was precipitation around the area, but I did not observe any on that day. And there was another low pressure system moving towards the Fairbanks area with the occluded front. The clouds showing in the state of Alaska match up with my observations for that day. On Thursday, April 6, 2017, there was a warm front here coming in towards Alaska and interior Fairbanks. And you can note there was also snow in the area, which matches up really well with my observation, as well as it being overcast that day. On my last day, Friday, April 7th, 2017, you can see it's very cloudy, which matches up with what I took, it being very overcast. It was not snowing that day. And after the week, it seems as though the TV weather maps and my observations were pretty similar with the appearance of clouds and the amount of precipitation that was received. Here are the GOES satellite images for April 6, 2017. And they seem to be like what I observed. And the TV weather map shows the cloudiness that I observed for that day, as well as the snow. The visible map shows something like my observation in it being cloudy in the Fairbanks area. The water vapor is accurately reflected from what I observed and as snow on this day. And that is it. Thank you for watching Unit 10 screencast.